So I guess you do think that there's still potential that we can still tell a good story, you know?
Yes, very good question, and this would be a really good question for the writers of the series. Since they're not here, I'll do my best to answer it. Eric Kripke, and I think a lot of you might even know this, had a 5-year plan for Supernatural. And I respect the fact that he didn't, that he stuck to that plan. Instead of like just drawing out 5 years worth of story into 6 or 7 years, you know, just filling it with filler stuff. So he stuck to that plan, and because we've lived 5 years with these characters, and we know what they're capable of, we know what they've gone through, we know the ups and downs and everything. We now have writers that are on the show, in addition to Eric, who have now become extremely creative in storylines and in bringing new characters to life. Some of you might know these, Ben Edlund and Sarah Campbell. And so they've been given an opportunity now to kind of start the show with a fresh new start, because Eric has essentially said, I put in my 5 years, now you guys get to go nuts with all the stories that you've been trying to get me to tell. And I'm going to stand right here and keep quality control over my baby, but I want you guys to, so it's going to be interesting. I'm actually anticipating season 6 more than any other season I've ever anticipated, because I don't know what to expect. So I'm probably looking forward to it as much, if not more than I'll do. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm from Rome. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Sorry for my voice.
It's all right.
What do you like about your character? Is there something of you?
Well, we look alike, and I like the fact that he never gives up, kind of thing. Like even when he says he gives up, he doesn't really give up. There's a lot of traits to Dean that I really like. There's a lot of traits to Dean that I don't like too. I don't like that he eats so much, because then Jensen has to eat all the time, and it's never good food. It's like burgers and burritos. Anyway, but I think what your question is what do we have in common? What's similar from Jensen to Dean, right? And I would say in the beginning of the show, there was a lot more in common, because I didn't fully understand Dean as a character, because he kind of evolved as the years went by. And so I think in the beginning of the show, Dean was very much like Jensen. As the show has progressed, Dean has really kind of become his own character, as far as I'm concerned. So it's kind of funny. I don't know if you guys might be able to tell. I mean, just watching me up here talk, I'm not quite like Dean, but it's fun to play Dean. So, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely.